Hi, and welcome to Voices from Academy. I am Shameem Saidoo, your host, and with me, Yousouf Neetoo. For this new edition of Voices from Academy, we are more than pleased to welcome Gloria Rayner, one of our business collaborators. Hello, Gloria. Happy to have you with us today.
Oh, hello there.
So, as we previously announced, each session will be covering topics in relation to adult education. For our podcast today, we'll be looking into learning management system. Please, Gloria, tell us a bit about yourself. What were your past professional experiences?
Yes, so first of all, thank you very much for inviting me for this podcast for Academy. My name is Gloria and I am the partnerships lead at Learnably. Previously, I have been working in the UK since 2014, and I have been working mainly in study abroad and higher education companies, most of them based in US with offices in London. But I started at Learnably 1 year and 2 months ago, and now based in the UK. And my role is mainly to onboard the learning providers on the platform, making sure we create the content, also organizing some events for Learnably, and account management really with all our partners, yes.
Hi, Gloria. Nice to hear from you. So, what made you come to the UK?
Basically, work. I was working as a teacher in Spain. I was teaching Spanish to people from other countries. And I decided I needed a change and I wanted to expand my career. So I just was sending some CVs. Basically, I wanted to move to either Singapore or Dubai for some reason. But I sent one CV to the UK and I basically got the job. So in less than 1 week, I found myself in London.
So you ended up with your third choice rather than Dubai and Singapore.
In a way, yes. It was not on my plans, to be honest.
Who is actually Learnably, Gloria, and what exactly do they do?
Yeah, so Learnably started in 2016. Our founder and CEO Raj, he was working previously while he founded internships, and he realized that there was a gap in the market, let's say. So internships is a platform that connects companies and people who are looking for internships. That is still running, it runs on itself. But then he realized that once you got the job, your manager basically tells you what to do, but you don't have much power and decision on your learning. So he decided to start Learnably, which is a learning and development platform. And we are a B2B. Most of our clients are startups and scale-ups. And our clients give a yearly budget to their employees to spend through the platform.
Gloria, what exactly does the platform do?
So the platform is a curated marketplace where our users can find more than 150 partners and providers. And on the platform, we have coaches, we have online courses, face-to-face courses, conferences, books, you name it, as long as it is a professional development related.
So it's like a learning library that someone can essentially pick off the shelf.
Yes, with the difference that it's not as going to Google. We have making sure that the content is curated, that everything has been vetted and has passed a process to be there.
Excellent, sounds great. So how many in your team now?
You mean partnerships and content or in Learnably team?
Both.
So partnerships and content, currently 4 people. We have a content curator. Her name is Maria Jose. I'm the partnerships lead, like I said before. We have Guy Reading and Danny Zhao. He's the head of product. Learnably in total, we are about 30 people now.
Wow, so that's a growing team.
Yeah, when I started, we were 12. So in a year and a few months, it has grown dramatically, yes.
Excellent, Gloria. If I do understand that employees are allocated a budget for the training.
Yes, we have, most of our users have an allocated budget. We do have users without a budget. And since we have people without budget, the platform offers 30% of the content is free, 70% of the content is paid. Because engagement is also important for us. They are able to create their personal development plans also on the platform, along with their managers. They are able to see playlists, and they are able to recommend resources to their colleagues, to bookmark resources for later on. But basically, yes, most of the people do have a learning budget per year.
Why would you say, Gloria, that Learnably is different from other learning management systems?
Learnably is different in the sense that we want to encourage each person to own the learning journey. We want to encourage them to decide what to do for their professional development, to focus on what the company asks from them and what they want to do. So it's a bottom-up approach. Also, the service we provide is very personalized, so we make sure we do the fulfillment side. This means we purchase on their behalf on the platform. They will request something, but then it will be delivered. We always try to deliver that within 42 hours.
And is it just UK, or what was? Are you guys going global, or what's the current situation?
Lately, literally in July, we have launched the platform internationally, and we are now working with users that are based in Spain, Sweden, Netherlands, Israel, Canada, and US.
Wow, so it's definitely growing in that respect as well.
Yes, we just wanted to make sure that people who are in a different country, they also get a specific experience, and they can see the right currency, they can see the right time zones, and the user experience is as smooth and as enjoyable as people in the UK.
So Gloria, you mentioned you work with obviously training providers and coaches and the like. What do they get out of using Learnably or partnering up with Learnably?
Definitely the access to a different audience. Like I mentioned before, most of our clients are startups and scale-ups. They definitely demand probably specific content, specific needs. So we always try to help our partners and providers with the data they need from what are they searching for, what are they looking for, what are the content that adapts better to their needs. So these specific providers can even tailor what they're offering, not only for us, but also for their own clients.
Yeah, so a more bespoke approach to things as well.
Yes, exactly.
We are not set yet to stop talking about the COVID-19, is it, Gloria?
No, we have just started.
Yeah. So how has Learnably been able to adapt to this situation?
Yes, so like you said, all of us have been affected by, obviously, COVID-19, not only by the fact that we started working from home, but anything else. So first of all, we saw that people globally also were being followed, and everything was kind of difficult, and they were struggling in some situations. So we decided to offer the platform for free for 3 months to companies that had to follow more than 20 employees, and offer to the people who were in the follow program the access to the platform for free. Of course, they didn't have any budget, but like I said before, we still have a lot of free content. So they could find a lot of free events, free live webinars, ebooks, articles. So we were hoping that these people kept working on their skills for the future and learning things while they were at home.
And how about you guys? Were you affected in any way, or?
Well, we were encouraged from the beginning to work from home if we were not comfortable being physically in an office. But then suddenly we all were working from home. So this is how we are. We are a remote 100% office right now. And actually, when it comes to the business, we were not affected in a negative way, thankfully. Some of our new clients, they actually realized that investing on learning and development is something that is going to help them grow. So we have had actually good interest from potential clients.
COVID-19 changed the face of work, how people work, and training as well. So are you still offering this offer, Gloria, for those being furloughed?
Yeah, no, not at the moment. It was, like I said, for 3 months. What we are doing, of course, is we have realized that it's a specific situation. So what we are doing is offering a lot of content related to what's happening now. Leading in a crisis, leading remotely, how to speak in Zoom phone calls, because obviously we realize that people are in need of different skills, different situations. They might need help with that, even mental health, how to keep calm during a difficult time. And we have been doing that. We have been working also on the content that we offer on the platform to help our users.
What's new upcoming for Learnably we can share with our listeners, Gloria? Any new interesting project maybe?
Well, I guess in the sense of the providers, we have created a new page where a potential partner can create a registration, an interest registration, where they will tell us who they are, what they do, so we can evaluate one case by one case. We didn't do that before. We were actually contacted either intercom or email address. So this is a new feature that it can be found on the website. We still constantly keep creating blogs that are up to date and speaking about the current situation. And like I said before, we have obviously launching globally. So this is our main focus currently, create the content regions for the new countries and the new markets.
Sounds like a busy period for you guys.
It is.
Gloria, just one question. What would you say are the main topics you guys are promoting at the moment to your clients?
Good question. I was actually talking with my team about this yesterday, and we were thinking that things are, like we said before, changing massively, and working from home is easy for some people, but for some others are pretty difficult. Mainly because you see less people than before. You might have kids around or someone to take care of. And so we are focusing on mental health, on well-being, any apps that can help with this, any courses that is how to keep calm during a crisis, or how to lead to your team during a crisis. So this is our main focus also at the moment.
Yes, I totally agree, because like yourself and me as well, home is seen as your place of rest.
Yes.
So finding that balance of work-life balance and working from home is not that easy right now, and it is certainly a challenge for a lot of companies and employees as well. So it's an interesting topic.
It is. Learnably also, we have created a Wellbeing Wednesday, where we avoid Zoom calls on Wednesday as possible. Sometimes we find ourselves hours speaking with someone on a camera, and it can be, tiring and time, like your energy is consumed by this. So we encourage everybody to save one day of your week to just do admin work and not have your Zoom calls.
Yes, it's something, Shameem, we might have to also implement as well. Avoid these constant calls.
Of course, or something like working from the beach, is it?
Yes.
That's probably the next step. I think there's Wi-Fi out there.
It's not a bad choice, yeah.
Well, we need to adapt to COVID-19, bottom line, and also we need to keep on working to give the best of services for those depending on us as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it's important to include also everybody, the people who are at home, the people who are in the office, the people who are leading, and the people who just started. Because obviously now we are also doing a lot of onboardings remotely where people didn't even meet before. And you have to make them welcome and as they are part of the company, even when you didn't have the chance to shake hands.
I definitely see that being the new norm for a while now. Well, for the future anyway.
Yeah.
The way.
Well, that's all for today's episode of Voices from Academy. Thank you for listening. Gloria, it has been the pleasure for both me and Yousouf to have you here today.
A pleasure too. Thank you very much for having me.
Join us again on our next webcast when we'll be discussing more about different fields of training. Make sure you visit us at academy.com and sign into our mailing list. Thank you from your hosts, Shameem and Yousouf. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.